Hi, my name is Dr. Todd Austin. I'm from Virden, Illinois. I am a chiropractor. I've been a practicing chiropractor since 1993 when I graduated from Logan College. In 2005, I also started using cold laser therapy in my clinic. In 2010, I made the jump to become a full-service cold laser therapy clinic, meaning we offer all of the 4 different types of cold laser therapy devices available to our patients at this time. And I have seen a lot of, how do I put it? I've seen a lot of BS in the cold laser therapy industry. I've seen a lot of lying that goes on from the manufacturers. Many of them lie about depth of penetration. Many of them lie about what their products can actually do. Many of them will lie to you and say, "Doc, this is the only cold laser therapy instrument or device that you will ever need." And for the most part, folks, I believe that's a bunch of bullshit. So that's why I am a cold laser therapy consultant. I am not on the payroll of any of the cold laser therapy companies. I've had other docs that come up to me at seminars and they are selling cold lasers, and they hear me talking to other doctors about cold lasers and my knowledge of cold lasers. I've had a couple of them come up to me and they've said, "Man, you know a lot about cold lasers. In fact, you know more about it I do, and I'm standing here selling them." And they've also said, "You should be teaching cold laser seminars." Well, the only thing is, I can't teach any cold laser seminars because I'm not loyal to any one company. Therefore, none of these companies are going to put me on the payroll, because I'm going to tell you the pros about their laser, but I'm also going to tell you the cons, and that's not what they want their salespeople doing. I recently actually got offered a sales agent position with one of the companies that I've been doing business with since 2005. I turned that down because that was not in my best interest. I figured that would be a conflict of interest, since one of my positions as an independent cold laser therapy consultant is, like I said earlier, I'm not on the payroll of any of these companies, and I'd like to keep it that way. So that's why I turned that position down. Now, I recently attended a seminar. There were 3 different doctors speaking about laser therapy at that seminar. They all got asked questions about what cold laser device should I buy. To make a long story short, all 3 of these doctors lied about something or another as it pertains to laser therapy. Everyone wanted to sell their product, not only their product, but their most expensive product to the doctor, whether that was in the doctor's and that doctor's practice's best interest or not. Once again, as far as the BS meter goes, these guys were all through the roof on the BS meter. So bottom line is, who would you rather take your advice from? A paid sales rep that wants you to buy the highest possible priced product that he sells or that his company sells? Or would you rather take your advice from a guy who's not on the payroll of any of those companies and who's been actually out there in the field using lasers since '05 and using lasers in all 4 of the different categories I've identified to be a full-service cold laser therapy clinic for the last couple of years as well? So that's where I come in. We charge a nominal fee for our consulting service. Our initial consulting service is $249. What that covers is that me talking to the doctor and finding out his practice's needs or her practice's needs. Some doctors might only need 1 or 2 laser devices. Others might need 3, and others, like myself, might need 4. Depending on what kind of practice you have. I mean, is it just pediatrics? Is it just geriatrics? Do you see a lot of sports injuries? Just depending on what kind of practice the doctor has. So the doctor and I can discuss these things over the phone. We can discuss them over Twitter, Facebook, text messaging, whatever works. And so if the $249 includes me hooking the doctor up with the different companies. Now, I may be hooking a doctor up with 4 different companies for 4 different laser devices. It really depends on what the doctor needs. So my job, if you hire me to be your cold laser therapy consultant, is to find you the best price on the best lasers for your clinic's needs. So that's what our initial consulting fee is about, and if you hire me to do that, I'm with you for 90 days. I'm only a text message, a phone call, a Facebook message, a tweet away for 90 days. So that's how my cold laser therapy consulting service works. We have some other services available too, but you can check out our website for that. The website is coldlaserconsulting.com. Now, another thing that I've seen that really aggravates me in the laser industry is these laser companies that not only are they lying to these docs and telling them, oh doc, this is the only device you'll ever need, but they're charging these ungodly amounts for these lasers. It's just crazy. I got a Facebook message from a fellow doctor in the northern United States. This is in December of 2011, so just last month. And she emailed me and said, I went to this seminar, I got hit over the head with a sales pitch, they convinced me I needed lasers, I whipped out the credit card, I signed the lease agreement, and so this doctor gets home with 2 lasers. She doesn't even know how to use the dang things because they're so complicated. Now, I will tell you that of all the laser devices I have, none of them are complicated at all. They're very easy to use. But honestly, these devices that she bought had all these whistles and bells that the patient really doesn't need and the doctor really doesn't need. So she didn't know how to use these lasers. So she called the company. Turns out the company's from Germany. So the company's over in Europe, in Germany. And they said, oh, so now you want to know how to use them. Well, to do that, we have to have you call our clinic in the southern United States. And if you go there and pay them, they will train you on how to use the lasers that she just spent 20 grand on. So she spent 20 grand on 2 laser devices and doesn't even know how to use the dang things. So I could have steered her to one company, and I could have steered her to a second company, and she would have been out about $3,800 total on those 2 lasers. So she would be, after even paying a consulting fee to me of $250, she would have been about $15,000 plus richer than she is today. And she would also know how to use the lasers that she has because I would have taught her that. So that is one of the reasons that prompted me to be a cold laser consultant, because I'm tired of watching doctors get screwed by these unscrupulous laser marketers. I just want to step in, put my knowledge to work to help you, to help more people, because honestly, in my clinic, I can only see so many patients a day. I work 3.5 days a week in my clinic. I can only see X number of patients a week. So I can only help so many people with cold laser therapy and chiropractic. But if I can train other doctors to duplicate that and do the same thing, then we collectively can help more people with cold laser therapy. And by helping more people with cold laser therapy, we can introduce more people to chiropractic. Or if you're an acupuncturist, you could use cold laser therapy to introduce more people to acupuncture. Because there's some people out there that no matter what, they've got it stuck in their head that, oh, I'd never go to a chiropractor. Well, I've got several patients just in the last month that told me, I would have never come to you as my chiropractor, but since I came to you, since a friend referred me to you for cold laser therapy, and you taught me about that, and you taught me about chiropractic, man, I'm glad I'm in your office, and I'm glad you're my cold laser therapist, Dr. Todd, and I'm also glad you're my chiropractor. So that's how those things work. If we can be of service, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email is below, info@coldlaserconsulting.com. So thank you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me by email or through the website here at coldlaserconsulting.com. Thank you, have a great day, and may you help many, many people with cold laser therapy like I have.